Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. Always looking for new things to get into. Now, just to kind of continue the conversation, I was saying about to get into maybe doing different things. Like connecting to the vending. I might get into event planning and stuff, like serious event planning. And I know some people associate me with the Self-Improvement Summit, but that's C Boogie Productions. That's not me. I just show up. And do my thing. Now, I'm thinking in terms of like putting on events myself. Particularly, I'd love to put on some events where men and women are coming together and just having that conversation, just kicking it and everything. I would love to. Whether it happens or not, it depends. It's, you got to find the right people. But it's still something to consider and everything. And then, I mentioned about the vending. One day, one thing I'm thinking about is like maybe a relationship expo. So it's not just like some guy, men and women coming together talking about different aspects of relationships, but to have vending as well. I had a good friend who did that. And I showed up to support her, and I could have actually set up something. I got the relationship books. But I said, nah, I just want to go and chill and everything. But, one of the things with me is always looking to new things. See, one thing about me, I'm more of a serial entrepreneur. Now, I know a lot of people, they want me to keep up doing the videos and everything, and I always will, even though at some point I might cut back. Like on my main channel, I could see myself cutting back to maybe 3 a week and then being more concentrated. But that's only because I'll have other stuff going on, because anybody who really follows me know I got stuff outside of YouTube. Like I have Rom TV, and I'm doing the relationship on there stuff as well, but then also have a series where I'm acting in it, or it's from the first person, called Confessions of a Dog, where I'm playing a character called, okay, check this out, Dog. Anyway, and he's just doing a monologue. But one of the things I'm thinking about, and probably will do at some point, is hiring a movie crew, writing a script, maybe doing a short film or something, and selling and, having that on there in a series of short films, even a web series. And even though before in years past, they say a web series costs a lot of money, depending on who you get. And I can talk to somebody, about some, with the actors and stuff and forms, because, I got something coming up, so I know you would have to fill out some type of form or something. But maybe doing a web series and maybe saying, maybe offer a little pittance or something, which I'll write off if I pay. And if it's more than $600, I'll give them a 1099. Anyway, something like that. Now, it's in the back of my mind what I'm thinking about doing, or even just produce something. Just produce it. Let somebody else do all the other stuff. I'll just be the producer, whatever the case, or just write something. But, my thing is always looking for something else. Like one of the things I want to get back into is just writing fiction. I haven't had a fiction book since 2015, Those Eyes. And, I'm really thinking about getting back into that and everything. And just looking for new stuff to do. Just looking for new stuff. Events. I'm always on the eye out for something else. Because the thing about me, I'm not that type of person who can do the same thing just for years. I'm really not. Now, I'll tell you what, the advice I give on YouTube, that'll probably be for years, even though it might cut back in frequency. That's because it's actually helpful. But then Rom wants to do other stuff. That's why Rom has had 1,000 jobs. Because Rom, I need the next adventure and everything. I need the next adventure. So I'm always on the lookout. Okay, what else can I do? Like one of the things is doing more public speaking. For those of you who've attended a Self-Improvement Summit, I love those. I love to just do that. It'd be great if I could set up something to do that. Maybe set up some type of online school or something where I'm teaching actual classes and stuff. Trust me, my mind is always going. And it's just interesting. It just keeps you awake, because even when you do stuff that you like, you can get tired of it. You can get tired of it. It's not that it's a bad thing, but once it becomes routine, you're like, I need to switch up. You know, you need to switch up. And, you might run into, I can always learn something or say, hey, this is something I like to do for a while, a few years. I mean, I know my ultimate goal. See, my ultimate goal, or where I'm going to stop, when I'm like 100 and I need to retire, from actively doing stuff. And I do mean when I'm 100, is set up like a bookstore. Like my vision is setting up a bookstore in a strip mall that I own. I'll have some other businesses in there, like a vegan shop and clothing store and stuff like that. While I'll rent them out to people. But sit there and just dispense wisdom. And being a bookstore, I don't have to worry about a profit. I'll just have the books in there and then people just come in. That's my vision. Because I like just doing different things. I like doing different things. I saw, it was a few years ago, I saw a story about this 81-year-old Asian guy. I think he was Chinese. And this dude was 81 years old walking in a fashion show. And, I want to be like him. Now, I don't follow people. I want to be like him. Not necessarily the fashion show, though. Hey, if somebody like my picture, hey, Rom can walk. But it's just something different, something new, just to keep going, just to keep going. It's like, hey, because it's fun. Seriously, it's fun doing new stuff. And I find with myself, I love doing creative stuff. I love creating new platforms. I love creating new series and stuff. Love, even with what I do on YouTube. Because I had mentioned before, it's like I got another place I'll be moving into in June. It's a bigger place. I'm already thinking, okay, how can I make my videos more creative? Even on this channel, at some point, I'm not going to be doing the podcast. I'm going to be doing where y'all see my face. And maybe even consider, I've been slow about doing live streams. But even then, I got to do it differently. I ain't going to say never. I just haven't done it now. But it's just a thing. Always looking for new things to get into. Got to keep it going. So anyway, regardless of what I get into, I got to get that money. So let's go make that money.